Up first this evening, as the authorities try to curb violence in schools, they have another problem on their hands. Several students are now ditching formal education for lottery scamming. Anthony Lugg spoke with one such student and now reports.
We've gotten permission to speak with a student who's not been at school since the pandemic. He's decided that he does not want us in his presence, so we're going to call him on the phone.
To mask his identity, we'll call him Mark Brown. At 16 years old, Mark is the breadwinner for his family.
Just make money and share, man. Just make money and share and lie.
The Westmoreland teen who attended high school up to November 2021 told me he started scamming people after finding out he was not recommended to sit CSEC exams. He missed numerous classes due to connectivity issues when the pandemic hit, and since then, life was not the same. Instead of seeking a traditional job or seek placement at another institution, he turned to lottery scamming.
I increased 1 month in my journal. Gone for the millions them already, you know. And me just a printer. Me just a, what I would say me is a learner right now. Because I like me a be bang them.
Of note is that his mother is aware and also benefits from the proceeds of the scam. Mark represents a growing number of school-aged children who've taken an interest in illegal activities since the COVID-19 pandemic. This was Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson at a media briefing recently.
Perhaps because of the time they had available to them, got involved in things they shouldn't have. Lottery scamming being one.
Under Section 3 of the Fraudulent Transactions Act, anyone found guilty of such an offense may be fined or imprisoned for up to 20 years. Despite the harsh penalty, some school-aged children aren't fazed. Do you agree that what you're doing is wrong?
1 million times I agree to that wrong. Trust me, know say wrong, general. But sometimes I just can't do better. You understand me? I say that?
To get a better understanding as to how and why students take this route, we sought the expertise of Christopher Charles, Professor of Political and Social Science at the University of the West Indies.
These youngsters in lottery scams that are supported by their parents, they're actually in a criminal family. They were socialized into criminality. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone in the family, either both parents are one, or an uncle or a cousin, or a family friend who is close, is into criminal activity.
But here's what the teen told me when pressed about his wrongdoings.
So we don't want to do anything else all our life. Because I remember saying, no, man, every day we feel, you know, people ball, you know.
Yeah.
And we don't want that fear happen to over few family and few generations.
Family continues to make demands for money, right? Although it's coming from illegal activity. So when that happens, the youngster might very well become a lifelong scammer.
For years, there have been discussions about what's being done and what needs to be done to steer students away from a life of crime. Mr. Charles says emphasis must be placed on addressing the social ills within the society.
Those youngsters, if they were socialized properly, with proper parental support and guidance, they would not be into scamming. Because other children are going through the same stressors, the same challenges and difficulties from the pandemic, and they are working, but they have decided not to go into scamming. So it is a choice.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.